What is going on, guys? So just here, and today we're back again for another video, and today we are in Attack on Titan Vengeance. If you're wondering about the game, I will leave the game link and the Discord link down below in the description, so go ahead and check them out. But let's go ahead and get into the guide. So starting off, let's go ahead and just go back to the main menu, and we will start at, I think it's called Shingan Shira. I think that's what the place is called. Yeah, Shingan Shina. Okay, so we're gonna go to Shingan Shina, and I'm just gonna use my private server. And feel free to use this code whenever you want, if you do watch this video, because why not? Let's give out free codes. Alright, so basically in this guide, I'm gonna give you the full breakdown of the game and kind of the basic mechanics and stuff, and then we will be going over some of the NPCs as well. And I will also leave their Trello as well down below in the description in case you want any further information about this. Alright, so we're here in the starter place of Shingan Shina. And let's just go ahead and talk about what's in there. Alright, so we have our blade refills right here in these little boxes. And then right beside it, we have our gas refill. Alright, so basically what you do is you just hold C. And then it'll take a little bit of time to refill your gas. And same way with the blades. Alright, so you'll notice these boxes over here in the other side of the spawn. And these are Thunder Spears. Thunder Spears are your best friends. Alright, always carry Thunder Spears with you because they will help you kill Titans very much quicker. And sometimes even kill a couple Titans at a time with just one of them. But you can only carry 2 Thunder Spears at a time, so be aware and keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and just go into our menu down here at the bottom left. You'll see a little settings icon. Just go ahead and click that and it'll take you right to the game menu. And we will talk about this here. All right, so first you have your settings and stuff. You can change any settings you need, etc., and your roleplay name. And then you can also, if you have your jacket on and off, your cape if you have one, if you have the game pass and stuff like that. And we won't really go too much in this. You guys probably know what everything is. All right, so here in your inventory, you have your codes that you can enter in here. You have your Titan crystals, your loot boxes, which consist of pretty much just blade auras that you can get from their codes and from farming Berserker Titans. But we will get to those here in a minute. And then up here it says 20 kill streak. So what happens when you get a 20 kill streak is that you will get 1 loot box every time you get a 20 kill streak. And I don't know if it goes from 20, 40, 60. I haven't personally gotten that high yet. But every 20 kill streak, you will get a loot box. And you'll have a chance at getting some of these cool blade auras you can get. Etc. And I will be leaving some in their Trello down below in the description. You can check out all their codes and use all of those. And make sure that you have gotten all of your gold and all of your loot boxes. And Bloodline spins as well from the loot box and stuff like that. And you have your career, which is all your stats and stuff. We won't really talk about it. Stores for game passes and stuff, etc. And then they also have a how to play info. And then right here is what you want to be focusing on the most, is that and here in the Titan info, it'll tell you how much EXP and how much gold you will get for the different amount of Titans that you kill. So Mindless will give 75 both, Abnormal gives 150, Crawler gives 225, and then Berserkers give 1250 EXP and 2000 gold. And Berserkers are your best friends, but they are pretty hard to kill. I don't recommend going after them unless you have at least Gen 4 gear. That Gen 4 gear is going to be your sweet spot, and a lot of the information that that I would normally cover in a video is pretty much right here in the how to play. So go ahead and be sure to check that out and make sure that you know all of this information. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the kind of specs and stuff. All right, so basically this isn't, I don't actually know where Armin is in here, but we'll get back to him here in a minute. So right here in spawn, oh, I fell in the hole. Right here in spawn, we have a stationary guard, and you have to be level 15 in order to become a part of stationary guard. Now, this is not lore based. These these guys that let you join the different branches inside the free play game is not a part of the lore, so keep that in mind. That basically the highest one you can get right now is scouts, and you have to be level 20 to get that. But we won't really get into that too much because you guys can test around and stuff. And then you also have the tailor up here as well, where you can buy different clothing and stuff. This doesn't give you any kind of buffs or anything. This is all cosmetic, so yeah, so don't really worry about that too much. All right, so let's go see if Armin is in this the fortress up here. I'm not too familiar with this map because I normally go to Trost District, but we will see if he is in here in this little part of it. Okay, so here's Armin right here in the Shingan Shina, and this is where you will go and get your bloodlines. Now, bloodlines all have different abilities, but so when you use the codes and stuff, and you start off, you should have, I think it's either 9 or 10 spins in total, or maybe it's 11 actually, because you get 2 codes that give you 3 spins, so it's 6, and then you should start off with 3 or 5. I don't quite remember. But yeah, so that's basically that. So different bloodlines have different traits and stuff. So let's just talk about Ackerman. So his passive, if you just click it up here, it'll tell you. So what we get Alpha Ackerman is splitting slash animations, increased run speed, the this little icon here, and then a bleed blade trail when we're slashing and stuff, etc., etc. And then he also comes with a skill, his skill Awakened, which gives you invincibility, immune to grabs, etc. So you're basically god moded. But I believe that from rare and up, they all have their kind of unique skills. You really just want to go for these legendaries and up because all of their skills are pretty decent as far as combat. And then the rare bloodline skills are more of just kind of a convenience to have. They're not really going to help you too much in combat or anything like that. So yeah, so this when you talk to Armin, you can, let me turn off my shell light. When you talk to Armin, he'll tell you all this, and then you can also purchase a roll, and you need one of these Titan crystals and 10,000 gold. Now 10,000 gold isn't easy to come by, so be wary of spending all your gold because you will need to be saving that for your gear and also your skills, because skills and gear are pretty expensive. So I would go ahead and try to focus on getting your Gen 4 gear or higher before you really start spinning into bloodlines and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll just leave him because I don't have the proper amount to buy one, and I don't plan on spinning anyways. But also in here you have Thomas, and he sells you gear. Obviously you start off with the first generation, second generation, you got third, fourth, advanced gear, and then perfected gear. Perfected obviously being the best one, and pretty much the sweet spot is gear 4. Obviously if you have the amount that you need, go ahead and just go get your perfected gear and whatnot. But 4th generation is when you start really, you really just stop running into problems like breaking blades and stuff like that. And you should be able to start hitting berserkers pretty good after you have gotten your 4th generation gear. Right over here we have Hage, or Hague, I don't remember how to pronounce the name. And she handles all your gear mods and stuff if you have any. Now, gear mods are only obtainable through berserkers. They have a lower rate on orange berserkers, and if you look at the icon above their head, I don't think there's one in the server currently that I could show you, but basically they'll have a little orange run icon above their head, and that means they are a normal one. And then if you are in the Trost district, you can go to the fortress and go talk to Zeke, and Zeke will have a simple, you will use 2 crystals, 2 Titan crystals, and I believe it's 5,000 gold to summon a red Berserker Titan, and those are the ones that you will be having a higher chance of getting, you know, Titan crystals and stuff like that. Yeah, so let me just skip to Zeke, and I will show you what I mean. All right, so we're here at Zeke, and just gonna give you an idea of where he's at. If you take a straight dash to the fortress, he will be right here inside this little square, and you will just go talk to him, and then he's gonna ask you if you want to spawn a Berserker for 2 Titan crystals and 5,000 gold, and then you just click yes, and then he will randomly spawn it on the map. He won't tell you where it is, but when you spawn it, there should be a big lightning crash from the sky that'll kind of indicate where it's at, and stuff like that. But I would recommend doing it in a private server if you can, because then you won't be running into problems of you not getting drops or something. So keep that in mind when you are spending those crystals and gold for it, is that there is a chance that you won't get the drop, because it depends on who is getting the last hit on that Berserker Titan. Alright, so let's kind of get into a little bit further depth, especially when it comes to combat and stuff. The best way to really take down Titans is to blind them first and then hit them from the back of the neck. And here, let's just hit this one for example. When you're aiming to take out a Titan, aim right here between the shoulder blades, and there's basically a 90% chance that you'll hit it. Doesn't matter. It does matter how long your blades are, but hitting between the shoulder blades is pretty much a sweet spot of all Titans in here. Slay it. And they're really stacking up on us. Here, let's use this bigger guy for example. So let's we'll aim right here between the shoulder blades, and yeah. So aiming between those 2 little shoulder blades is basically a sweet spot. And if you have the bloodline alert, you will be able to see actually where their napes are and stuff. But usually aiming between those shoulder blades are pretty much a guaranteed hit. Nope, I died. I was trying to take some of them out. So yeah, that's basically just that's the basics for now. And if you guys have any more questions, please leave them down below so that I can answer them. And also feel free to go into the Discord and also ask questions. There are plenty of people there that will be more than willing to answer your questions. And you can also find answers regarding anything in the Discord as well, as far as like future updates and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I'm not trying to keep it too long and stuff like that, but yeah, I wish you the best and carry on killing your Titans. I'll see you next one. Peace.